Hey Juan, this is Jackie Otwell with Maxhouse Marketing. As mentioned on the phone, I wanted to shoot you over this little 5-minute free video on where your website is currently standing and how we can increase your rank. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on those tips. First things first, I'm going to Google roofing companies in Houston, Texas. And this top section up here is the ad section. As you can see, they're paying for it. That's why it says sponsored. And this begins the Google Map Pack. If you're not part of it, we'd go ahead and add you to it. A lot of times it goes hand in hand in ranking with your website and your Google My Business. And then this down here begins the organic section. So this is where the actual ranking begins. So these top couple of links are directory links, Angie's List, BBB. So I'm going to go with the first non-directory link, which is Bronze Roofing. So I'm going to go ahead and say that that is the #1 ranked roofing website in Houston, Texas. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is content. So what is content? Content is any wording or verbiage that is on a website. We're going to focus specifically on the homepage. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to copy and paste all of this that they have on their homepage, and I'm going to put it into a word counter tool. And you can see that they sit at about 983 words. I'm then going to do the same for your website and put that into the word counter, and you are sitting at about 400 words. So Google actually recommends having 1,000 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage. Reason being is that this provides 1,000 to 2,000 opportunities for us to slide keywords into that content to pull you up in more Google searches. So that leads me to our second topic. What are keywords? So keywords are these little phrases that people stick into Google to pull up a website. So the logic behind this is that you find these top ranking ones for your area, for your specialty, your practice, and we put that onto your website, which is going to have customers Googling for your services, and it's going to pull you up. So how I dig more into that is I'm going to go ahead and take each of your websites, and I'm going to put it into a tool that I use called Ahrefs. So Ahrefs is essentially like an online website auditing tool. And I just want you to go ahead and take a look at this traffic value over here. So this PPC, that's what they're using for ads. They're not actually paying for any ads. So this is all specifically like off of their organic traffic alone. And then I'm going to do the same for you. And yours was actually 0 over here. I'm not sure why it's showing loading still, but it is 0. There we go. Okay, and then so I'm going to go ahead and take a look at their keywords and see what they have. So, for example, roofers near me, roofing company in Houston, roofing Houston, roof companies Houston. So these right here, this roofers near me, although it has a really high search volume, it's actually not what we would go for because it is a nationwide keyword. So what does that mean? That means that because it doesn't have a location attached, that someone essentially in Oregon could Google this and it would populate your website. It's not really the kind of traffic that we're looking for because obviously we want buyer intent customers. We want customers within your area Googling these things and hoping to use you and purchase your service. So we're going to go with the keywords that we look for are the ones with the locations attached. So roofing company in Houston, roofing Houston, Houston, Texas roof, all these with Houston. However, that also means you can grab all of those small surrounding areas. Whether you're doing, the Woodlands, Conroe, wherever you're at, those are things that we could do. Kingwood. So we would do those specific to your area to bring in and target those customers. And then I'm going to look at yours, and you actually don't have any keywords, so you're missing out on a ton of traffic that you could have just bringing in by content alone. So the third thing that we are going to talk about are backlinks. So what are backlinks? Backlinks are essentially anywhere on the internet where your website is linked. So somewhere throughout the entire internet, bronzeroofing.com is linked 490 times. This essentially is like publicity, if you will. It provides 490 more opportunities to be seen, to gain traffic, etc. So the way that we would beat that, I think you have 4. Not all backlinks are created equal. We don't have to have a higher number to beat them, but we do have to go and find like their strongest powered backlinks. And then the way that you outrank a company or a website per se is you go back month after month and you add more and more and more backlinks. So we go for the highest powered, the stronger ones. That's how we start ranking and outbeating our customers. Anyways, Juan, I hope this was informative for you. Please, of course, feel free to reach out to me for more information. You can implement these tips yourself or give them to the current company you're using, or of course, reach out to me. I would love to help you. Thanks.